It was just another day for Renat Stumpf, working her shift at the local Walmart in her small town. Little did she know today would be unlike any other. As she helped customers, she suddenly felt a familiar presence behind her. When she turned, there he was, Louis Demetriedes, her ex-husband, holding a sign. Renat was taken aback. Years had passed since they divorced, and the man standing before her was someone she hadn't seen in so long. Emotions swirled inside her, from surprise and confusion to anger and disbelief. How had he found her? Why was he here now? Her mind raced with questions. The story began decades earlier when Renat, a German native, worked in a military kitchen in the 1950s. It was there, at an army base in Germany, that she met Louis. They were young, both 18, and shared a connection that quickly grew into love. After marrying, they moved to the United States, where Renat faced the difficult challenge of a new country and a language barrier. The couple faced many struggles, and the tension led to their divorce years later. Though both moved on, marrying other people and raising children, Louis never truly forgot Renat. Despite the passing years, he knew there was unfinished business between them. Then, after years of no contact, Louis began quietly reaching out to Renat's family. He even got in touch with Renat's daughter, who reluctantly gave him all the information he needed to track her down. On that fateful day, Renat had no idea that her children and Louis had planned a grand surprise. As she turned to face him, she saw the sign Louis was holding. It was a Valentine's Day message, one that would change everything. The sign read, "Happy Valentine's Day," and at the bottom, Louis had written, "Will you marry me?" Renat's emotions overwhelmed her. After all these years, the love they once shared was still alive. But could she say yes? She had to think carefully. Still, the years of separation had taken their toll, and Renat wasn't about to rush into anything. She smiled, hugged Louis, and teased him. "No. But yes, but not today." They both laughed, sharing a bittersweet moment. Renat explained that it was important for her to take things slow. "Years is a long time," she said. "I need to test him a little first." Though they had their doubts during their first marriage, now they were older, wiser, and wanted to make it work. The proposal was a beautiful risk on Louis's part. He planned it to be a public display, knowing Renat loved to be around her friends and co-workers. The video of the proposal quickly went viral, and people were touched by their story. Comments poured in, some praising the couple for rekindling their love, others warning Renat to proceed cautiously, reminding her of why they divorced in the first place. But Renat knew what she had to do as she spoke to the news. Renat shared, "When we saw each other again, we knew right then we still loved each other for sure. The spark had never gone out. Louis had shown a deep, undying love for her. And after all these years, they were ready to give it another try. We're not rushing," Renat said. "God put us together again, and it couldn't be any other way after all these years." It was clear that while they both needed time, the love that had started so long ago was still strong. Louis's bold move had brought them back together, and though they hadn't yet set a date for marriage, they were looking forward to enjoying their time as a couple once more. Their journey wasn't over. It was just beginning again. A reminder that love can always find its way back, even after the passage of time. Renat's heart, which once felt closed off, was now open to the possibility of a new beginning, and Louis was willing to wait, proving that true love doesn't have an expiration date. The lesson from their story is simple. If it's meant to be, it will be, even after many years apart.